You well and truly got me into the theme tune life now, Dave. Yeah.
I think we should have a theme tune for our lives every day. Just wake us up. Theme tunes. Much better to have a music to wake up to than an alarm going beep 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 beep. No, get a tune. Get a theme tune going for waking up and everything. Yes.
Do you have the same song every day? I mean, that feels like a very good way to ruin a lot of my favourite songs. Having what's making me get out of bed.
I guess you have to change them regularly. Yeah, you have to change them regularly. Have a Monday tune, a Tuesday tune. Here we are again. How are you, Jake?
I'm good, yeah. So, yeah, hello to Dave, hello to Claire, hello to Wanderlust is saying hello. We've got,
Hello.
we're all good here. I'm in Mom Towers in Tunbridge, but the next town over, Tunbridge Wells, where quite a few people live, there's been no water for about 4 days now. So it's
I saw that on the news yesterday.
pretty crazy, yeah.
That is appalling.
There's people, people asking if they can come to my house to have a shower and things like that.
Wow.
Good.
What happened? I mean, that's a huge. I mean, it's a big old town, Tunbridge Wells. So why no water?
I don't know. There was I don't know, either had a bad batch of chemicals cleaning the water, or there was some chemicals that got into the water. But they switched it all off, and it seemed like it was all coming back today. And they've just sent another message around, being like, "Oh, full storm, switching it all off again."
That's horrendous. That's absolutely horrendous.
It's not ideal. It is not ideal.
No, you only have a tank of water. I mean, yeah, you need water, don't you? The central heating system needs water. Jeez.
Oh, Claire's saying, I have water. Yeah, she's local, isn't she? Yeah, I've got water as well, Claire. But, yeah, we're lucky.
Yeah, I've got a glass of water right now.
We've got Colin Mack is, not to gloat or anything, but I'm currently sipping on the Bushmills 2000 Causeway bottle I won a few weeks back. It's really good. Thank you.
Send a picture of it open. Tell us. Yeah. Love to see
stuff.
Excellent. Hi. Right, the sun is going down here in deepest mid-Bedfordshire. It's going to get dark in a minute, but we've got 10 pretty cool lots to get through today, just over £10,000 worth. But what's coming up? Well, there's some really good stuff, actually. Some really good stuff. I was just
Tell us more, Dave.
One of the best Glenbergies I've ever tasted. 27-year-old Glenbergie for just £5 a ticket. It's £250 retail value. It's doing quite well already. When I looked this morning, done quite well. I seriously think it's the best Glenbergie I've ever tried. They strawberry jam sandwiches over time, but yeah, 27 years old. That's a nice drop of whiskey. That's just that's on our sort of £5 a ticket. There's only 50 tickets available, so odds are good. A Fetacan 22-year-old, that's still up for grabs. I must admit, I've never been a big lover of Fetacan in the past, but they've definitely got their act together. I tried all of their new stuff, the latest stuff up at the Whisky Show the other week, and I was absolutely blown away, to be honest. Wow, that's really good. What's really selling quite fast? Oh, of course, a Caroni 24-year-old 1998, the Rum Sponge Edition, number 16 from Decadent Drinks. So that's £5 a ticket. There are 79 tickets available, and 3/4 of them have gone. An 11-year-old Longrow from 2001 vintage, Rundlets and Kilderkins. Heavily peated single malt aged for 11 years in small 60 and 80 litre casks. So you don't see an awful lot of Longrow. Very small proportion of Springbank's production goes to the heavily peated Longrow. The Cardew collections all gone. I thought that would go. You don't normally see a lot of Cardews together. And 12-year-old was out for a long time around. I mean, they just couldn't keep up with it. It's home of Johnny Walker, isn't it? The blending class up there at the Cardew distillery. So that's a lovely little set of 5 for 12, 15, 18, 16-year-old special release, and the Amber Rock. So, yeah, that was interesting. I'm glad that's gone. A cask finish collection from Bamor. So lots of different wine casks, Bordeaux, Ruby Port, Pinot Noir, and Sauternes. Bamors from 14 to 22 years old. A gorgeous looking Glengoyne 30-year-old towards the top of the shop there for the £6 ticket. A 2018 release 28-year-old Lafroig. That'll be good. Sherry casks, finished in sherry cask, married together from a selection of casks and married together for 12 months before bottling. A £7 ticket, so that's a 28-year-old Lafroig. A 32-year-old Teeling, old single malt from the Teeling family.
Nice.
The House of Teeling. Yes. The saviours, one of the saviours of Irish whiskey, that's for sure. And then we have a collection of Japanese whiskies, 4 for the word I can't say, from Hakushu and Yamazaki Tsukuriwaki collection.
Did we say it was? Yeah.
18-year-old Mizunawa, 18-year-old peated malt, Islay peated, and some Golden Promise. So these were all released in 2024. So that's the top of the shop collection. Pretty exciting. Yeah, some belters in there. I must admit, I'm looking at the lot there. Yeah, definitely have them. I saw 6 new ones up, and I'm going to mention a couple of these because the Highland Park 1988. Oh, it just looks spectacular, and I have tasted it. It's absolutely banging. A 1988 vintage bottle in 2023. I did catch that up a whiskey show, and that's classic old Highland Park. If you're into cognac, there is a collection of 6 for a £7 ticket. 6 XO cognacs. So Hennessy, Martel, Courvoisier, and all of the names are there.
Yeah.
So there's a pretty cool set, but the rest of them you can find. The rum was selling out pretty fast. The El Dorado 25-year-old rum, 1998 Grand Special Reserve. That was on the flying. So it was only listed yesterday. That one has flown out the blocks, but there's still some tickets.
Sure, rightly so. Well,
Right.
I got just quickly before we jump into today. Loomis Ball, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but they're saying they've got their World Whiskey Advent Calendar. So they're a couple of days into that, very much enjoying it, and also have a bottle of Blue Spot arriving in the next couple of days. Very nice.
Yes, one of your favourites, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Andy May's Uncle Donald has entered for the first time, so good luck to them. First time lucky, Claire says. We'll see. And yeah, love El Dorado. Absolutely, Claire. Yeah, El Dorado. Nice stuff. Let's get cracking, Dave. Let's do it.
Let's get a wheel up, shall we? Let's get a wheel up. What have we got first? Johnny Walker Blue Label, a Diwali limited edition for this year or last year. I can't remember which this one is. Festival of Lights Diwali. I like the Festival of Lights Diwali.
Yeah, this is this year. Yep. It's a new one.
I grew up in a mixed cultural island, and there was lots of Hindus, and Diwali was definitely celebrated. I remember all the little oil lamps back in those days, not electric lights. Seriously, it was. Right, let's get a wheel up and find a home for this, because there's 50 tickets available, all sold out, always Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Yep. Very best of luck, everyone. Let's kick off today. That is going to be Phil.
Is that a typo?
Congratulations.
Is that a Phil or a Philip?
I don't know. Is it a typo? Is it not? I don't want to assume.
Or is it Phil P?
It's no initial. Could be. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully you know who you are, and congratulations. There you go.
Yes. Congratulations. There is a number there. You should be able to find yourself.
Yeah.
Perfect. A great start. Right. On to the next one. A 22-year-old Edradour. This has been cask matured in Amarone. So that's interesting. Amarone. I do like some Amarone. I've had some really lovely Amarones recently. A young English whiskey the other weekend, Amarone cask. That was superb. Very, very impressed with that.
Wireworks was that?
Sorry?
Oh no, it's the English Whisky Company. Sorry. Yeah.
No, it was Wireworks. It was a Wireworks.
Wireworks.
Yeah.
That's what that's what I said first. Yes, I thought
Yes.
it was. I was trying to remember what you said last week. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
track that one down.
Yeah, very good. Right. This one sold out too. So this was distilled in 2003, bottled this year to mark 2 centuries of distillation at the little tiny Edradour distillery.
That's quite extraordinary, really, isn't it? Yeah.
It used to be little, but it's not so little these days compared to some of the other new little distilleries that have turned up. But
No, but to have survived, as
yeah.
That's why it's such a picturesque, little, perfect, little looking thing, isn't it? 'Cause it's 200 years old as well as being,
It's a pretty little distillery, isn't it? Yeah.
The sort of distillery, and there's just doesn't none of the other ones, continue through to the modern day. Anyway, I'm blathering. I have shared this wheel in Dave, and I'm ready to rock.
Let's pick a winner then, because this was a sellout. There's 59 tickets, all waiting. Let's find a home.
Let's do it. Oh, not quite. It's landed. It's Peter B. I thought it was going to sneak into that next segment there, but congratulations, Peter.
Congratulations, Peter. That's a name that I've seen a few times over the months. Peter B. But I'm sure there's more than one Peter B in the world. Right, let's get some rum from independent bottle of Bristol Spirits. This is a 1990 Port Moat, bottled in 2022, 1990 vintage. Wow, 32 years old. Wow.
Just grabbing this wheel for you, Dave. 1 second.
That looks a bit special, doesn't it? 1990. Crikey.
Yeah.
That's before I went out to the Far East to work. I probably didn't even know where it was back then. Right, let's pick a wheel. Yes, this, of course, sold out. Let's find a home for this.
Here we go. That is, it is Dan G. Again, I was about to read the wrong name. I was looking too far ahead. Dan G, well done.
Congratulations, Dan. I hope you enjoy that 32-year-old bottle of rum. Wow.
Cracking, yeah.
I've got something even a little older now. Oh, what's up next? We're going to cognac. Cognac? Yes, we are going to cognac from 1973. That's unusual seeing a vintage cognac, I must admit. You don't see a lot of vintage cognacs. You see lots of vintage Armagnacs, but 1973, I remember exactly where I was in 1973. I was in paradise, living in paradise in 1973. Having the best years of my life, I'm sure. Just a boy running around sugar plantations, around markets, eating all sorts of fun stuff.
So where was that, Dave? Remind me.
I was in Mauritius. I grew up in Mauritius.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, back when there was nothing there. All the big hotels and tourists, and there was there was things there. Yeah, going to beaches that would be the only people there. Yeah, incredible. Right. This looks pretty cool, 1973. I would love that, yes. Good memories.
Right. Find the right tab again. Here we are. Okay. 1973 cognac. Yes. Let's go. That is going to be Brian V right in the middle of the segment. Congratulations, Brian.
Oh, just superb. That's a banging £5 well spent, I would say.
1973 vintage. Yeah, aged spirits, crazy.
I was in my I popped up to my little local. I've got a little local up the road here. We've got two one's a pub and one's a restaurant wedding venue, but they've opened it up as a village pub, and it's not open every day. It's like once a week or twice a week or something like that. It's just lovely, and they've got a very small whiskey collection, and they've just signed up to be a master of malt trade account.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah,
I'm their spiritual advisor. And I was just going through their small whiskey selection. They've got a few things there from 1982 Macallan 18-year-old. Yeah, I'm going to go and finish. I mean, it's tired, but I'm going to go back and finish it off on Thursday. I mean, there was only a little bit left, and I thought, well, I'll try it. It was a bit, yeah. And they also had a 1980s bottle of Talisker 10. Oh. I mean, they'd just been sitting.
Yeah.
Up there, and the Talisker was new ish, but the cork broke when they went to open it. But so it was well sealed. It was delicious. Anyway, old stuff.
Lines like that though, yeah.
Little gems. I'll be up there to finish them. It's open on Thursday this week. I'm going.
Yeah, you're like, no one's tried to have any of this in 20 years, but if you could just hide that a little bit further back on the shelf, just to make sure it's...
I mean, it was hiding behind. And it wasn't overly expensive, and it was a very
move that dust back across on top of it again.
A very premium half and a half I had. Right, what's next? Look at this, the Isle of Raasay Distillery Collection. A collection of 6 beautiful bottles. I've only tried a couple of their whiskies, and I've been pretty impressed. I must admit, quality absolutely superb. So I'm not surprised that all 99 tickets of this sold out at just £5. It's £450 worth of whiskey for a fiver. Not bad. And there's 99 of you playing for this. So let's... 99.
How the bottles have ended up being different heights in that composite image there, Dave. You should have thought that would be a...
Well, I was just wondering if one of them was bottled during the bottle shortage pandemic.
Sure.
Because I've seen a few others, where they have to go and find another bottle. What we did.
Right, let's give this a spin. This is a treat. Right, let's do it. And it will be going to Colin S. Congratulations, Colin. That is a lovely little collection there.
It's a gorgeous little collection, yeah.
Enjoy. Yeah. As I'm sure you will.
Good quality stuff. I must get up to that, up to the island. I know my daughter and her boyfriend went up there last summer. They travelled across and loved it over there. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Right, where should we go? Let's go all the way to Taiwan, to the King Kar Distillery, Kavalan. This is a collection of 4 cask finish collection. So their brandy, their rum, their Madeira, and their port cask finishes. Wow, there we go. They've been making some. Nearly everything they do is a single cask, isn't it? I mean, they have got a standard malt whiskey, but just most of their stuff are these Solist, which are single cask. One of the Jim Swan distilleries where he tried out his STR cask, I think. So all these Taiwanese wineries that they use, but also import casks and shaved, toasted and recharred STR. Right, this is £5 a ticket as well, and there's a few more playing for this, but not a lot more. Let's pick a winner for this, find a home.
Here we go. And that is James D. Huge congratulations, James.
Congratulations, James. That's I remember having a Cavalan Solus big sherry cask a number of years ago, and it was opaque.
Sounds about right, yeah.
I mean, so much wood. It was a little bit too much for me to. These look a lot lighter in style. It was so heavy, yeah, and sort of nearly 60% ABV. Right, what's next? It is. Oh, look at that. Right, 1993. Oh, good times as well. Good times, 1993.
Yeah, we had a Colin there, and Colin Mack saying, I got part of the name right. Then Claire saying, hold on, that's not your name, because it's not the one that comes up on the wheel, is it? Let me bring this one in for you, Dave. One moment.
And 1993. Just before the distillery was mothballed, 29 years in a single Pedro Jimenez sherry butt. So this is bottled at cask strength, 54.2% ABV. Wow, this will be jammy.
Yes, please.
Big jammy, yeah. Yes. Of course, it's sold out. I've tried some of these single caskers when I did long samples over the years, and they've been superb. Right, let's. I've done some homework on Glendronach over the last couple of months while we've been talking about this. It's not a story I knew too much about, but there we go. I've put that right.
Good work.
Oh, there's some numbers here.
Yeah, we're all ready? Yes, we are. Okay, best of luck, everyone. Here we go. Is Paul B. That is a banger. Well done, Paul.
Congratulations, Paul. That is beautiful looking bottle of whiskey. That's the sort of thing I want to find hidden behind the whiskey selection up my little bar.
Yeah.
Thursday. Perfect.
Congratulations.
We're down to the last three. I'd love to have won this one. Tomatin 36-year-old. Not a lot of people know it. It's an underrated distillery, undersold distillery, I would say, Tomatin. I mean, it's changed over the years, but in terms of marketing and presentation, I think the bottles look absolutely stunning these days. The whiskey's always been good, and this is a 36-year-old. See, lots of those tropical fruits come through. It's yes, just thinking about it, delicious. Right, it didn't quite sell out, this one, so the odds of playing for this one just got remarkably better. Let's bring that in.
Claire's been putting together a full bottle advent calendar, Dave.
A full bottle advent calendar.
She has 25 days now, a full-size bottle rum advent calendar.
I've got one behind me.
She says last year was 31 days though, so happy to add some more. Extraordinary.
She has a December calendar. That's okay. Well, now work your way up to a 2026 calendar.
Yeah. Right, wheel is on. Here we go. Let's give it a spin. Tomatin 36-year-old is just creeping into Christopher P. Well done, Christopher.
Not me then. Okay. Damn, not me. We've got a drop of boutique coming up next.
We do. We have a couple of,
Karuizawa.
Special boutique with Boutique Day first. It's
Karuizawa. I remember when this came out and everyone was going mad for it. and quite rightly too. 19-year-old, big, rich Karuizawa. I think we took this. I think this was one of the star, like this when we did the Vegas whiskey show, Las Vegas whiskey show.
Okay.
Superstars, and we had people queuing up for it. Yeah. I never got a bottle of it, unfortunately. It was at the high end. I remember we had it in America, yeah, and people were queuing up. Someone wanted to buy a case of it. And, yeah, those were the days, eh?
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, they hadn't seen it, I guess, over there so much. Anyway, here we are, a 19-year-old Karuizawa. There's not much stocks. I mean, this is real liquid history. When did it close? Back in 2000. Wow.
Maybe we say street value of over £2,000.
Street value.
Yep. Wild.
Okay, let's find a home.
Let's do it. Crikey, no pressure. Just finding a home for a 19-year-old Karuizawa.
Fine, yeah.
Here we go. It's going to be Harun R. Crikey. Well done.
Congratulations. Perfect. We found a home.
It's not even the last one, Dave.
No, there's something a little bit older.
Crikey, O'Reilly.
What have we got next? Let's go for a 41-year-old Port Ellen. A single cask, Master of Malt, 1982 vintage. Wow. Port Ellen style. Yeah, 1982. When did it close? What is it? That's the last year of production, wasn't it? I'm sure we had this conversation a little while ago. And I didn't look it up. I didn't do my homework. What's up with me? Port Ellen. When did it close? 83. Okay, 83. So in its final year of production.
Let's wheel that.
There we go, a 41-year-old Master of Malt exclusive, classic Port Ellens. I mean, this would have just been in a hoggy, like everything in those days. I mean, they were just throwing it into fillings, weren't it, back in the day? But fortunately, some of these casks were kept and didn't get blended away. And there's been some banging. There can't be many of these Port Ellen casks left these days, can there? I mean, we know there's no Karuizawa. That was all taken up. There's none of it. A couple of private individuals might have them, but Port Ellen must be on its last knockings now. I haven't seen a Port Ellen cask been offered to us for ages and ages, I must admit.
Oh, no, but eking out. Last drops.
Last drops. Right.
Yeah, they promote the new distillery.
That looks pretty, that label there, Port Ellen in red and a 41. I do like that big label. Right.
Special label. It's a ridiculous bottle. Okay. Here, goodness me, we go. That is Stuart M.
Boom.
Port Ellen, 41-year-old.
Yes. Perfect, hey? Perfect. That's it. We're all done. Another £10,000 worth of whiskey, all going to find new homes. You'll be contacted. All the winners will be contacted this week. We'll be sending out. I mean, the elves are pretty busy in the warehouse. The Master of Malt elves, the packing elves. I mean, they're so quick. I ordered something on. I always surprise and delight. I ordered some stock. No personal stock. I ordered some bottles on Friday, and it was delivered on Saturday. Amazing. I told me it's going to come Tuesday, and Royal Mail turned up on Saturday.
Yeah, if they can, yeah, it's
I don't know how they get it into the boxes so quick.
I don't. It's incredible. It's like I say, well, just off the back of Black Friday as well as Christmas picking up, it's a hive of activity down there. Yeah.
It is. They must be flat out down there. All the advent calendars, all the Christmas, the Black Friday, like you say, the Christmas bottlings. Those Black Friday bottlings went like hotcakes.
Yeah, the Glenrother 16.
I blinked and missed the Christmas bottlings. I wanted that.
Yes, they both sold out too. Yeah. We've just released some new single casks and the new Master of Malt bottlings today.
Yeah, they look good. They look superb. I must admit, the new livery looks delicious.
And there's, I think there was some Christmas Craigellachie from last year, which is
it's delicious. I got
really good kit. Yeah, so
yeah, I've got a lot of that. It's a big meaty Craigellachie, and I do like a big meaty Craigellachie. I think that's what. I remember staying in a hotel in Elgin, and I was up there for a mechanical engineering show, but I had the extra few days up there, and the lady in reception said, "Where are you off to today?" Then I said, "Well, I'm going to go look for some distilleries. I want to get over to Craigellachie." She said, "You're close. It's Craigellachie." It's stuck in my head. Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't know if you were sort of, I'm sure we all made that mistake.
Oh, absolutely.
You were literally telling the story about you staying it that way, yeah, and in that part of the world, yeah.
Yeah. I went up there to go and have a look at some distilleries. Yeah, Craigellachie. She said, "Close, but no cigar." Right. Okay, that's us done.
It is. Congratulations to all our winners, and have a lovely week, everybody.
Indeed. Have a wonderful week, and I won't be here next Tuesday. I'm somewhere. I'll be actually in Mom Towers, but I'm not sure if I'll be
engaged. Yeah, we'll speak to Mr. Adam, see if we can rope him in, as we often do when you're out and about.
Right. Until next time, farewell.